This is my best advice to INFJs. Why am I making this video? Because I myself am an INFJ. Now, INFJs are very highly sensitive people. We tend to feel drained around too many people around us because we solve problems mentally before we even deal with them physically. We're kind of like the real life Sherlock Holmes. We fix things mentally, we plan things mentally before we do it in the physical world. I think you've noticed this if you are a genuine INFJ. And the best way to use this very high sensitivity is to work with nature, working with animals, farming, working with plants, gardening. Because in the past, you as an INFJ are one of the people where you were basically the sage, the person with the wisdom from nature. You're the one who knew what time of day it was, when to plant certain plants, what time is the best time to plant a certain plant, when to feed the animals correctly. You developed this sensitivity through instinctual ability. It's very different from quote unquote science, where it's technicality, where they do analysis paralysis of the thing. They quote unquote study it until, use deductive reasoning until they come up with a solution. But you come up with a solution like that instantly. You observe the pattern of, for example, when dogs eat. Dogs eat the best in the morning and in the afternoon. They don't like to eat so much during the noontime, during 12 o'clock noon or 11 o'clock noon. They prefer to eat kind of early morning when the sun is already risen and before the sun goes down. See, that's something that's scientifically valid that I have observed myself. And I also observed that certain plants grow quickly when planted at a certain time during the day, and when you water them and at certain regularities during the week. And I noticed this simply by observing nature, simply by observing plants. What happened to certain plant in certain location? See, it's way different from quote unquote a science class, a science course, where you're given certain information and you're expected to have blind faith on that information, hoping for that information to be true. And this very highly sensitive ability is also an asset when it comes to browsing the internet, because you learn through experience. You worked it out in your mind what the outcome is before you even do something. Like Sherlock Holmes, then you're already advanced. You're way ahead of most of the people. So this is something to think about if you're an INFJ, or if you have an IN, like an INTP. And that's it for this video. Peace out.